Hello and howdy! It's July 2021 and I'm here in Branson, Missouri, which is a lovely tourist and family holiday town located in the southwestern part of the state and is home to a wide and extensive variety of fun recreational activities, live shows, themed attractions, museums, exciting thrill rides, shopping, and of course the world-renowned theme park, Silver Dollar City. But we're not here to see any of that. That's not entirely true, as we're here to see about one of that. What we're here to see is this abandoned 1950s crazy golf course next to a famous 1950s diner. Now, savvy, meticulous, eagle-eyed viewers who know their Branson history will immediately recognize there are one or two erroneous details in what I've just said in order to make the video seem more interesting. For one, this isn't July 2021 at all, but rather April 2018. The mini-golf was built around 1980 and only themed around the 1950s like the adjacent diner, and it isn't actually abandoned, but rather merely closed and for sale. It was all misdirecting clickbait, for which I am almost sorry. But don't get low and cut out just yet, Daddy-O. We will cast an eyeball and get the story morning glory on what became of this old mini golf course and how it looked in July of 2021, so no one thinks this video a snow job. The new owner clued me this was the oldest standing novelty course out of over a dozen in the local area. The word from the bird is it was circled to the hotel property lamped in the background, whose owner was a moldy wet rag that put the kibosh on running it and up on the market as seen here. Ain't that a bite? Now the timeline of ownership, operation, theming, and branding must be a goopy one, as the newest owner with dibs on this little parcel is the same as the wicked cool 1950s themed Cakes and Cream Diner and Drive-In, also seen in the background. While a rockin' 1950s themed mini-golf next to a swingin' 1950s themed restaurant seems too natural a fit to be coincidentally not associated with each other, it seems a bit curious now that said 1950s diner, finally having acquired owning control of neighboring 1950s mini-golf, would then go and retheme it entirely in its restoration. But here we can see preserved on film just what the old place looked like before the chrome plating, including this statue of the kinchiest crooner of the decade because he was one cool cookie, apparently. Meanwhile, back at the submarine races at the ranch just under a third of a decade later, we have the same venue beautifully restored with a kooky tropical island theme. While the theme is no longer hep to the 1950s, I think in the 1950s this theme would be the bee's knees for a real keen kick. This was filmed on their first official day open. Unfortunately at this point, I've run short on aspiring clever apple butter for this film, so for now I'm just jazzed to show a tour of this joint in all its refurbished glory with some YouTube sanctioned sounds dubbed over, since the ambient music coming out of the loudspeakers would most certainly make their copyright holders flip their lid and they would get all my dough. I do hope you dig the scene while I lay dead and cut the gas for about 3 minutes as we eyeball this spot, now lousy with island themed decor. It's not a chop, by the way, so don't get frosted. if you are cruising the strip and keen to make the scene and cool it at the Cakes and Cream Diner and Drive-In with its hip new native island novelty golf venue with negative perspiration, you can do as I did and simply fire up your Boss machine and goose it to 2801 West Country Highway 76, just across the street from the giant octopus, naturally. And no gringles about your curtain climbers and ankle biters should you have any. They will certainly be super Murgatroyd and have a blast for a little dough. Or if you are on the hook and jacketed with a dreamboat flutterbum or a knockout dolly, I think now there may even be a passion pit behind the building where you can stable your ragtop, catch a flick, or just play some backseat bingo and snog your baby. What on earth is this script all about? There's an incomprehensible amount of slang in it. Anyway, I'm out of swell footage, so I'm gonna beat feet, hit the road, and split the scene. But as always, thank you for watching, and in a final bogus wrap, I'll see you later, alligator.